These aren't
Won't cost you a star just to look. I've got all the best.
Don't let your guard down.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I arrested two for disorderly conduct. Don't let your guard down.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious!
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Are pretty good at making use of machine guns. Not
I see someone.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
This is the place! You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you!
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb?
It's a bomb, all
Doesn't look
right.
too big.
Well, big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off. If that bomb goes off, the blaze will
That's a
ignite
lot
a
of
firestorm.
blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. Something's dripping from the ceiling. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So, is that thing gonna go off? If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out. Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. He tries for the palace. He's finished.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest you in a reasonable
Hurry
share
up!
of a
Get
lucrative
to the fire and
opportunity?
set up a bucket line!
Machines have become aggressive of late.
These aren't good. Fairness.
What happened?
I haven't had a blast like that since the liberation.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chuff. Someone's gotta guard the rear.
Someone could guard your rear.
Stocking up.
Look at you, Avad.
No,
the wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench.
จับลูกเมียนี่เพื่อให้นี่ฆ่าพ่อมัน
Something's wrong. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Save this for later.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who
แกได้เป็นคนจากนอร่าใช่ไหมล่ะ
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now?
แล้วคนที่ปลดระเบิดแกด้วยแกเหรอ
Or no bomb?
อ๋อจะระเบิดหรือไม่ระเบิดแก
Splatter that throne with blood. First
แก
yours,
จะทำให้บัลลังก์
then
นั้นมี
Avad's.
เลือดกระจายเลย
Something there.
โอ้โห
Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting? I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing.
เรียบร้อย
Haven't you got anything better to do?
ไม่มีอะไรดีๆทำแล้วเหรอ
It's not over yet, Nora.
มันยังไม่จบหรอกนะนอร่า
Any good Oseram tinker will tell
คน
you.
ที่โอสลอม
Always have a third plan.
ทุกคนมีแผนที่3เสมอแหละอ๋อเรียกพวกคิปเปอร์ฮอคน้ำแข็ง
So they woke up.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way!
Oh, เยอะนี่หว่า
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks!
Lights down.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind
โอ้
doing
เวอ
it
ร์ซ่า
for
อยู่ที่
her.
นี่เพื่อฆ่าแกวะ
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing
ฉันไม่
you,
กลัว
Aaron,
ฉันไม่กลัว
you'll
เว้ย
screw it up.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to mainspring in chains. Every
รู้ไหม
clan
ฉันรู้แล้วว่า
and
แก
claim
กลัว
wants
แก
you
กลัว
dead.
ถูกกลับไปล่าม
And
โซ่
they
ดิ
know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now. Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know her. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
What do you think the Oseram will do to
คิดว่าพวก
Dervahl?
นั้นจะทำอะไรกับเซนา
First
แล้ว
off,
เดี๋ยวเอา
they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick.
ไม่ว่าเขาจะทำอะไรกับพวกนั้นก็ตามไม่เร็วมันจะค่อยๆช้าช้า
In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me.
แป๊บหนึ่ง
Could you spare a moment to speak to the fire things?
Why would you need... Won't find better spit.
Nora, are you? Such fascinating customs.
King of God's decree brought the Hunter's Lodge in line. Here they had to admit another woman into the ranks.
Hope you and your family are well.
You'll regret not stopping with...
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see,
เห็นไหมฉันยุ่งอยู่
I get it. You want to rub it in?
อย่าเข้ามาใช่ไหมล่ะ
It's not working. Ha ha. It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh. You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart?
With all the best goods.
Would you like to buy something today?
Cost you a shark, that's a fair price.
Check out these ones.
Aloy,
เอลอย
to say you have my gratitude feels woefully
ต้อง
insufficient.
บอกว่าเหมือนว่าประ
You
ทับใจ
saved
มาก
my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
อยากให้เราอยู่ที่นี่ต่อ
Were you and Ursa, you know.
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one.
ซึ่งน้องเป็นชาวเซรามตัวเองเป็นคน
He
มาเลเซีย
wanted Ursa, but
คน
she
ละเมืองกัน
rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Derval?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Derval is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Why do you want me to
ทำไม
stay
อยากให้
in
อยู่
Meridian?
I would think that would be obvious.
น่าชัด
Not
เจน
to
แล้ว
me.
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You were strong, shrewd, and capable.
หน้านี่กามเลยนะ
I could use someone like you at my side.
คำพูดต้องอันนี้เลย
Let me get this straight.
งั้นเอาต
Your
รงๆเลยนะ
warrior princess is barely cold in her grave, and you're lining me up to take her
เจ้าหญิ
place.
งนักรบอยู่
What?
ลงนร
No,
ก
sun and shadow. That's not what I meant.
ฉันไม่ได้หมายถึงอย่า
All
ง
right,
นั้นหน่อย
I can see how my choice of words came off as presumptuous, but I meant no disrespect. By the sun, this is not how I imagined this conversation would go. Look, I'll be forever grateful. And you are always welcome here. Let's just hope our next chat goes better than this one.
พวกกษัตริย์ตากามต้องอย่างนี้ อันนี้เดี๋ยวแวะไปก่อนเควสเก่านั่งทำตอนไม่ได้เล่น
These will keep.
ในภาคสองไอหุ่นพวกนี้ไม่ได้ตัวใหญ่ขนาดนี้นะตัวนั้นมันมีเหมือนเป็นโล่ปิดด้านข้างด้วย
For later.
Aloy, you're a woman of your word.
Oh, your family. I saw the threat from Helis. You have a wife and young boy?
If I'd have striven to keep them safe instead of all I've done.
This is your chance, Olin. That's why we're here.
I'll take it. A kinder deal was never struck.
They're being held close by?
Yes, the farmstead just beyond these rocks. I'll take you. That's it. Nestled against the spurflints.
คงไม่ใช่ว่าการไปคุยนี่ทำให้มันตายนะ
Too late.
Aloy, down behind this rock. So this is it. I can't bear being so close, and
เข้าไป
yet...
ใกล้กว่านี้ไม่ได้แล้ว
It's almost over.
มันเกือบจบแล้ว
You've been watching for a while? What's the best way in?
มีทาง
You think if
ดี
I
ๆเข้า
had
ไป
a
ไหม
head for strategy, either of us would be in this mess?
Fair point.
We could storm the front gate, Osram style. Or take it from the sides, or the ridge
ป่วนตรงหน้า
above.
ประตูแล้วก็ทางอื่น
Maybe you could get on the rooftops. Not me. I'm too heavy cast.
How many Eclipse are we talking?
From what I've seen, a fair few. Well-armed and armored. Bowmen watching from the ridges. But there's no space for their machine demons.
Should I do this alone?
I don't doubt you could. But with the Eclipse, there's always another blade at your back. So I'll watch yours if you'll let me.
No. You wait here. Be ready to follow when the fighting stops.
Oh, I'll be ready.
แต่ว่าถ้าสเตลแตกแย่แน่อันนี้จะโดดสว่างเข้าใส่
Not sure what that was.
Rost always said, patience.
We're still on alert, brothers!
Huh. Nothing.
Try me now.
That grass isn't moving on its own. I know you're there. I can smell it.
เต็มหน้าดิได้กินชัดเลยดิ
Am I feeling things? What was that?
โอ้ยงูเข้ากองฟางได้
Could be a climber up there. What's that in the tall grass?
This has to be where they're holding Owen's family. Bolted, but I've got the key. They must be in here. Come on, come on.
We heard the commotion outside. You're not one of them.
เธอไม่ใช่พวกนั้นนี่เป็น
Who
ใคร
are
เนี่ย
you? Don't be afraid.
ไม่
I'm
ต้อง
gonna
กลัว
get you out of
ฉันมา
here.
นี่เพื่อช่วยออก
I hadn't
เอา
given up
ไป
on hope, but I'd forgotten the taste of it. Is it safe for us to leave?
The eclipse won't
ที่
be
มันปลอด
stopping
ภัย
you.
เพื่อจะให้ออกไป
Then
ยัง
it's over. I dreamed of escape, 1,000 different ways.
but all of them put my
คิด
son
เลย
at
ว่าจะออก
risk.
ทางไหนแต่ไม่
You
กล้าเอาลูกมา
survived.
เสี่ยง
You protected him. That's what matters. Now, your husband's waiting for you.
ตอนนี้ผัวเธอรออยู่ข้างนอกโอลินน่ะเหรอโอ้หรือว่าได้
I heard the fighting stop.
ได้ยินเสียงต่อสู้หยุดอ้าว
You brought him back to us.
เธอมาช่วยเราอะขอบคุณ
There's
เธอกลับ
no
มา
need
ช่วย
to
เรา
thank me.
ไม่
I
ต้อง
have
ขอบคุณ
much
ฉั
to
นหรอก
confess.
ฉันต้องสารภาพ
I accepted a devil's
ฉัน
bargain,
ยอมใช้พวกยอม
and
อยู่กับ
others
พวกนั้นเลย
paid the price.
And you think I don't know?
แล้วคุณคิดว่าฉัน
I
ไม่
heard
รู้เหรอ
them talk.
You know there's always been dirt on my hands.
ฉันก็เหมือนมือฉันก็เหมือนเปื้อนมาตลอดมีมือ
Take
ฉัน
your
สกปรก
son
มา
up
ตลอ
in
ด
those hands. Come back to the claim with us.
You should listen to your wife, Olin.
กลับ
But
มาอยู่กับพวก
Hades
เราดีกว่า
and his demons. I am honor bound to help you, Aloy, with what little honor a Dyson like me has.
Olin, whatever your debts,
แปลว่านี่
you
เธอ
don't
เป็น
owe
อะไร
them
ข
to
อง
me
มัน
now. Go with your family. Show them
ไม่ต้อง
you're
มา
a
ติด
better
ไปอยู่
man.
กับฉันอยู่
Farewell,
ไปอยู่กับครอบครัว
Aloy.
เถอะ
Your mother. I hope you find her before they do.
แม่เธอฉันหวังว่าเธอจะเจอเขา ขอหน่อย
Tasty.
ค่อยๆแล้วกัน